Welcome to Manuel Antonio, one of the top destinations in Costa Rica and one of our favorites. We come back here often, and today we invite you to join us because we're going to share our top tips and favorite advice for making the most out of your trip to Manuel Antonio. But before we begin, a quick word from our sponsor. This video was sponsored by Allianz Travel Insurance, our trusted provider in insurance in Costa Rica and beyond. These days, we never travel without travel insurance because accidents happen when you least expect them, and flight cancellations and trip delays are more common than ever. So this year, we opted to buy their annual all trips plan, which has us covered for the entire year. If you want to find out more about the plan, get a quote, head to the link that we've got in the description of the video. And now, let's go and explore Manuel Antonio.
The first thing to know about Manuel Antonio is that it's very hilly, and driving here can sometimes be a challenge.
So sometimes it's just easier to leave the car parked and walk.
Typically, the best time to visit Manuel Antonio is from the end of November through to about April. That's when the lowest amount of rains are in the area. But as you can see, we are in March right now and it's still raining. That is because we're in a coastal region with mountains in the background. So there's always going to be some rain. And when you go into the park, you have to be prepared that rain might come. It usually blows over quickly, but it could last a little bit longer. So always be prepared, and the forecast is not always correct. It might say that it's raining all day and it won't rain, or it might say that there's no rain and it will rain. So be prepared for rain when you come to the rainforest. The next tip is all about visiting Manuel Antonio National Park, which is by far the busiest national park in the whole country. So there's just a few things that you need to keep in mind when visiting the park. First of all, you need to buy tickets online. So to do that, you need to go to their website, book some tickets, and arrive here at the time on your ticket. Second of all, you cannot bring food into the park. They have security that will check your bags to make sure that you're not bringing anything in. Third of all, get a guide. There's some tickets online that you can buy where it's $60 per person. We recommend getting a certified guide right outside the gates. You can usually barter for them between $50 to $100 for your group size. They're going to take you on a 1 to 2 hour tour all the way down to the beach. That brings me to my next point. Make sure you bring a bathing suit. Absolutely beautiful beach in there with super warm water. Bring a bathing suit and a change of clothes. And enjoy. Okay, so after you finish with the park, there's still lots to do in Manuel Antonio. So first of all, the beach. Even though there's a beautiful beach inside, there's a beautiful beach outside with lots of things to do. You can go surfing, take some surf lessons, you can go horseback riding, quad tours, there's some parasailing that goes out of here, there's some jet skiing. You can walk around town, check out some of the shops. There's a lot to do here. But one of our favorite things to do is to go a little bit more inland and check out some of the rainforest. And for that, we go to Rainmaker.
So now let's talk about restaurants. That's my favorite topic. There's no shortage of restaurants here in Manuel Antonio, so you'll never have to worry about cooking for yourself. Now, down in town, close to Manuel Antonio National Park, you'll find a lot of local Costa Rican restaurants. So they serve typical Costa Rican food, ceviche, casados, whole fish. If you haven't had a chance to try that kind of cuisine yet, be sure to stop in one of those and have a feast. Now up the hill you'll find slightly more kind of upscale and more interesting restaurants. A lot of them have nicer views, so they're great to go for sunset. And then some of them just offer something a little bit of different. There's a Moroccan restaurant, there's a Middle Eastern restaurant, there's a sushi place, a Thai place, and there's actually one of our favorite restaurants, a really cool place called El Avion. Make sure to check it out because, as you can guess, it's actually based inside an airplane. Our last tip is all about accommodation here in Manuel Antonio. So the hotels in this area are actually very spread out, and a lot of the nicer hotels are located at the top of the hill. So keep that in mind if you're traveling without a vehicle. When we come to Manuel Antonio, one of our favorite places to stay is Costa Verde Hotel, also known as the Airplane Hotel, and it's the one right behind me. So the Airplane is actually only just one of the rooms in the Costa Verde Hotel, and there are also a couple of other Airplane rooms available to rent out for families and for couples. It's a great hotel, beautiful location, incredible views, and the best spot to stay here. So that wraps up our tips for Manuel Antonio. I hope you enjoyed our vlog and hope you stick around for more vlogs in the future. If you have any more questions, leave us a comment below, check out our blog post, and we hope to see you next time.